Hi, it's Mike, VA3MW, going to give you a tour of the 2026 version of the remote station. It's a bit of a mess, and I'll explain why. So this is the first time I've been able to really get to the station and work on it in the spring. When you have little issues in the winter, you tend to come up and make quick changes and leave and change things or whatever you need to do. So normally you would not see a cable like this lying here. But anyway, let's go through things. I have my Aurora radio. It's going to stay my primary radio, and even if I retire and stop working for Flex Radio, it will still be an Aurora radio. It is the ultimate HF radio for remote. 500 watts, I plug it in the wall. Power Genius XL is left over from using the 8600 as a primary radio. It's not even plugged in. I just took the power cord from it, plugged it into the Aurora. Right now the Aurora is running on 220 volts. It doesn't matter because it's so efficient. I use Think Centers for my two computers. These run one of them runs all my WSJT and everything else, my logging software, N1MM for contesting. And the other one I actually just run other stuff on, generally Grid Tracker or SDC Skimmer. I offload it to a different computer. And that way when I'm back home, I can bring up two remote screens and spread them over two screens. It works really well. This is a diagnostic loop, so don't really worry about it. But using a switch, it allows me to sniff for things when we're debugging stuff at the Flex radio level. Here's the piece de resistance. We have the entire, most of the solution available from Pactena or Sierra. I've got a whole pile of relays. That's what all these are for, and these are higher power relays that run off these relays. This is a control module. I took a lot of time and wired everything up. You'll ask, why is this MH Cozy here? Well, generally it does nothing and everything is generally off, but it's my kill switch. It kills the station if I have to. If I have to just yank all the control power done. These relays are normally off. And what happens if I want to pull 5 or 12 volts from 100% everything, I turn on two relays here and it yanks all the power off. Sort of backwards, but it makes sense. Meanwhile, 12 and 5 volt power supply. A Raspberry Pi I have two Pis here for specific projects. This one was the early part of FreeDV and the app image software. This is a lightning trigger. If you ever watch lightning maps, so I have a lightning receiver over there. Watt meters from LP100 watt meters from Telepost. Really love those. And some AC switching. Yeah, it's gotten to be a mess back there, but nobody ever sees it but me. Oh, on the bottom we have an 8600. This is generally left for people in the company to use from time to time, or we use this one a lot at Hamfest. And just a simple UPS for most of the control voltages. Don't have a UPS on anything like the radios or whatever. They're just plugged right into AC power. We've got a ground bus back there. And these control things are actually to help heat the things in the winter. I have Reptile heating pads underneath. They're set to come on at 6 degrees Celsius. Let's go around to the mess over here. I use an Antenna Genius 2x8 switch. And then the latest addition I'm really proud of is the lightning protection module here. And there is no perfect lightning protection, but what happens is this monitors lightning maps, and I'm only using 2 feeds, even though I have 8 antennas, so I'm taking the output of the Antenna Genius. If I really get hit, it's going to be the sacrificial lamb. And then these totally break and isolate everything. There are different ground paths to grounds on both sides. That's why you want this to be plastic. This is you can find these online now. It's all automatic. It's in automatic mode now, but I can manually open and close. And it's got a web page front end as well. So, so that's my remote station. It's always a work in progress. Sometimes it's not a showpiece, and certainly not here, but have a blast with it. Still works great every day. 7-3, guys. It's Mike, VA3MW.